Well, welcome to Bourbon Writers and a special First Pour series. This is a celebration show, a celebration of having 500 subscribers. And thank you to all the subscribers and viewers out there. So for tonight, in special consideration, we're not going to do one First Pour. We're going to do three. This is a triple pour show. And not just any old First Pour. This is the Generations of Proof by Maker's Mark. So what is the Generations of Proof? Well, when you think about it, if you go into Total Wine or any number of the pretty good stores, you'll see Maker's Mark Private Selection very likely on the shelf somewhere. And that's where that store or that company has gone to Maker's Mark and they've selected a stave profile, and Maker's Mark produces bottles for them with that stave profile, and they call it Private Selection. So you get this nice little wood and brass box, and it says the years, and of course there's your half-size bottles, and it says Generations of Proof, the final chapter. Now I've heard that they are discontinuing the wood finishing series. I don't know that to be true or not, but that's just what I heard. Eventually even like the BEPs will go away. Now this is part of their wood finishing series. So if we go to the side, you see you get a nice little clasp for the box, and they tell you that it's the final chapter. And I won't bother reading that, but I will put that on the screen so you can read it. So nice little clasp to keep the case closed, and you get on the back side, and they say limited edition, 3 unique expressions of our signature whiskey. And then in the bottom, they tell you what the tasting notes are for each edition, which is kind of cool. And you see the back of the bottles. And we get around to the side, it gives you a character map of where the flavors are for the 3 bottles, between spicy, light, bright, dark, deep, rich, and sweet. So you kind of know where these 3 fall in as far as tasting goes. Very cool. We get back to the front. This whole box pivots. You release the latch. And I'm not sure really how strong these latches are, so I would do them gently. But as you can see, now we pop the top. Isn't that cool? I just thought that was so cool. And of course you can take the bottles out. And there's your little, this is the 2020 Private Selection. And I really thought this was great because I've been interested in how they do the stave profiles. And my favorite one so far is this one with the high baked American Pure. But I wanted to try the other ones, but didn't necessarily want to buy 3 full-size bottles. Now I don't have to. This goes back in. And I just thought that was just ultra cool. And I think you will too if you see it on the shelf. We've got 3 to pop the top, not just 1. And when we're going to taste them, we'll let you know what the stave selection is for each one. So we're going to start off on my right, which is the 2019. Oh, let's see what kind of pop it's got. Nice. All right, for the 2020. Nice. Now for the 2021. That was a little more muffled, maybe because it's newer. We're going to start off with the 2019 on our right. Oh, that's a beautiful amber. And some decent legs going on there. Some nice oil. See what it smells like. Oh, that is nice. Very rich smelling. Deep fruit, molasses, some oak, maybe some vanilla. That's very nice. Cheers. That's interesting. It definitely is different tasting than the private selection I got, I don't know, several weeks back. Of course, this stave profile is a whole lot different. It has 0 of the baked American Pure, and the one I got, the full size, has 5 staves. So half the stave profile is the American Pure, and I thought that made that, you know, a little bit on the sweet side. This has got a lot more going towards the toasted French spice and the roasted French mocha. Yeah, that's a whole different profile. Let's take another sip. Definitely more spice going on, a little peppery on the front, on the tip of the tongue. But, I mean, really complex flavor going on there. Not very sweet. I definitely pick up, you know, that kind of mocha coffee flavor in it. A lot of oak. It's nice. Rich. Very nice. Wow. Okay, so now we're going to go to the 2020 private selection, which does have some baked American Pure in it, 3 of them. And like I said, we're going to list the staves on the screen as we're drinking these. So let's see what this looks like. Similar color. I really don't see any difference there. Got some amber, and definitely some golden comes out of it when you swirl it. Very nice. The legs aren't quite as prominent in this 2020 version. Let's see what it smells like. This has got a lot more kind of maple molasses smell going on. Not quite as rich, not quite as oaky as the 2019, but definitely more, you know, maple syrup and pancake going on there with the wheat. Definitely a sweeter smell. Cheers. A little less spicy, a little less peppery on the front. It is definitely sweeter. A little more simple taste. This had a more complex taste to it. It was, I mean, there was a lot going on in the 2019. This is, the aroma kind of translates into the taste. It definitely is more of a pancakes and syrup. Definitely got that wheat and the sweetness going on. Some fruit. To me, this had more dark fruit flavor coming through than this one. This is more simple, you know, maple syrup goodness coming through. It's very nice. Definitely simpler than the 2019. Let's take one more taste. That's going to be hard to say which one's better. They both have their pluses and both have their minuses. So let's see what number 3. What's behind door number 3? I mean, the colors look, identical. This has legs more like the first one, a little bit more pronounced. Let's see what it smells like. Smells a lot more like the first one. Just like the first one, I got a little bit of ethanol coming off of it, not much. It smells very similar to the 2019. A lot of oak, a lot of richness coming through, some spice, not a whole lot of sweetness. The middle one, the 2020, was definitely smelled the sweetest of the 3. Well, cheers. Wow. This, I would say, is kind of like between the two. You get the oakiness of the 2019, but you get a little bit of the sweetness of the 2020. It kind of falls right in between. You know, this was very savory, and this went sweeter, and then this one, the 2021, kind of balances between the two. So when we come back, we're going to put these on the bourbon wheel. I won't know which one is which, and I'm going to tell you which one I like best. Be right back. We're going to spin our bourbon wheel, and you know, I'm not looking, not really. And the glasses are labeled on the bottom, so we can match them back to the bottles. And the rubber down here is so I don't spin these things completely off, because I'll tell you, you spin them too fast, they'll go straight off, and don't ask me how I know. So, kind of a blind test here going. Which one is which? I think I probably can tell because each one is absolutely different. But the point here is, which one do I like the best? Which one is coming off the bourbon wheel? All right, for no particular reason, we're going to stop right here, and we're going to start on the right and try this one. Not bad. A little oaky. Could be sweeter. I don't think that's my favorite of the three I tasted earlier. Let's try number 2. That's definitely a better flavor. And sweeter. Let's try number 3. Oh, wow. I know they're all around the same proof, but that actually tastes proofier. Well, I'm going to have to tell you that in third place was this guy. And we'll reveal it in a second. It's not like you're going to have to wait very long. Now we're down to these two. Back to the one on the right. That's good. I will tell you that I think that my private selection with the 5 American Pure is better than any of the 3 of these. And that just, I can't explain why, just something about that stave combination. I like it even better. Go to our left. This is definitely spicier. I'd almost say that this one could be 2019. This one could be 2020, and the one we've taken off is 2021. I'm probably dead wrong, but I'm going to have to say that this one is second place, which means the one left is my favorite. Take another taste. So we're going to go and reveal, and I've got my card right here that I wrote down. What glass is this? This is glass H, the 2019, the spicy one. Wow, that was third place. This is glass J, the 2021, the one that I said was in between the spice and the sweetness. And my favorite, I kind of thought at the time, is I, which is the 2020, is my favorite of the 3. So spice, sweetness, something in between. 1, 2, and 3 was how I ranked them. They're all very good. I need to taste them individually because, like I said before, one can influence the other, and if you taste them on a particular night without tasting something else, you might have a whole different feeling about how much you enjoy them, what the experience is. So, tonight, the 2020 of the collection was my favorite. I think by the holidays, if they're still around, they will be gone because they're a great gift set for anybody that is a bourbon enthusiast. I mean, it really is. It's just a really nice little thing that collection that Maker's Mark has put together. So I think you should get one if you're a Maker's Mark fan. If you don't like wheated bourbon, then yeah, should you spend $80 on it? Probably not. But if you are a wheated bourbon fan, to be able to taste 3 different stave profiles, 2 thumbs up on that, buddy. So we hope you will like this video and you'll make comments and you'll subscribe, because we have 500 subscribers. Now, the big guys out there that have 10,000, 100,000 subscribers, they were all here at one time when they had 500. And we appreciate and thank each and every one of you, because this is how you grow a bourbon channel. 500 subscribers at a time. So please, as always, please drink responsibly, never drink and drive, and we'll see you next time. and it came off. Oh no!